On our way home from eating a succulent Chinese breakfast, we happened upon a baby squirrel lying on the side of the road.
He's got his mouth on the stick and he's like sucking on it. You want to give him a piece of toast?
Do squirrels eat toast?
Only eating British food for a full day?
I've been looking for an actual opportunity to save the squirrels. Because for the past decade, it's been more about recording the squirrels without their consent, profiting off of them. So I feel like if we're able to actually save a squirrel, that'll give a lot of legitimacy to my initiative.
It clearly shouldn't be here.
Yeah, no, he needs milk, I think.
So at this age, it's still a baby.
Yeah.
And its mom either got killed or like abandoned it or
Yeah.
something. Do you think we should take it? It won't bite me?
I don't think so.
That's so fucking sad. Bro was just sitting there sucking it.
One thing I didn't realize until we got this guy home is that he was covered in fleas.
Yep, you got fleas.
Now, I have tremendous empathy for my fellow mammal, so I acted quickly, and we got some of the most dangerous poison that you could possibly get. Sentry prescriptions. Yeah, we spared no expense.
All right, we've done some research. We grabbed the squirrel because it was dying and rotting and covered in ticks and fleas. Yeah, we're gonna try to do a good thing by fucking rehabilitating it. We got a bunch of syringes and things that are gonna help us bring it back to life.
Also, we got him this.
Hopefully, oh, that is a squirrel. I didn't realize that. It's got a fucking tail.
I think it's a werewolf.
Oh, it's a werewolf.
I think so.
But yeah, we're gonna do all we can. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You know, that's life. Death is a part of life.
But he was sucking on the stick and it made Ian really sad.
Yeah, the stick suck, I think, convinced me. It was like, oh dude, you aren't where you belong. You think that stick is a tit. That's a problem. Oh, he's cozy. Yeah, they're not moving at all.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Do you see him breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing, but...
Then he's fine.
Okay, there's no fleas on him. So far we fed him once. He's not liking this, so we're gonna transfer him into his temporary home. This is a good place for you. It is pleasant in there, trust me.
It's so depressing.
I'll get him a little blanket or something. You can kind of see all these ones here. Oh, there's a shit. Oh. Okay, well, that was a mother load. That was all on him. Now he's good. He's still like hella drained from the day. All right, he's burrowed. Yes, apparently their eyes are very sensitive to light, especially at this age. So we're just trying to, you know, do as best we can. I'm probably gonna look up specifically or maybe talk to someone at a sanctuary to see what the suggested release procedures are. Okay, right now we're doing something called the pinch test to test for dehydration. It's hard to get his skin though.
Oh, he's real tight?
Yeah, he's very tight.
Oh, this poor guy.
By the way, I do not want to see anyone bullying me about wearing these hardware gloves. I thought this thing was gonna bite the shit out of me, and I don't know if it has rabies. Also, have you ever considered that maybe I wear these gloves regularly?
He's too
He's too tight, huh?
tight.
Maybe we can assume that he's good. I don't know, let's try rehydrating him. Well, he's being a lot more active now. Quite a big guy. I think he's like probably 150 to 200 grams. It said a medium-sized tomato was 100 grams. So I figured he's like 1.5 medium-sized tomatoes. It's a tough little fella, whatever it is.
He's got a wiener.
Oh, right, he's got a wiener. I keep on saying fucking he or she, but we saw the wiener, so the jig is up. Still too early to come up with a name, but the early prototypes are Burp, Nut Rat, Pete, Wiener User, Wiener Haver. Rat with a wiener. I don't think we ever officially chose a name. I just continued to call him Nut Rat for the remainder of this video, so his name is Nut Rat. We got a sock buddy. It's very warm, filled with rice. We're gonna put that in there for him. Also, I read that they will not imprint on humans, so we can rehabilitate him for however long it takes, and reintroduce him into the wild because they don't. The word was imprint. I don't know what that means. We can't convince him basically that we're cool, so we'll be able to release him wherever without him being like regretful. I know you guys are dying to know what happens to Nutrat next, but I want to tell you guys about another animal related experience that I had recently in Edmonton, Alberta. Now, Edmonton, Alberta is home to the magpie, the black-billed magpie. Now, technically, the magpie does exist in the US. If you look at the range map, it likes to hang out in cool places like Montana and Idaho. If you do live in one of these states and you do witness magpies very often, I'd be curious to know how frequently you see magpies. Because I'll say in Edmonton, it feels like they outnumber crows. Now on this recent trip to Edmonton, I saw a magpie unlike any magpie I've ever seen before. This thing was gray. It was almost white, but it looked like it had it's biracial. It had some melanin in its plumage. Now, of course, I want to know what this thing was, so I Googled it straight away, and it's a ghost magpie, which is just a variant of magpies, not quite as rare as albinos. But this got me thinking, could the AI have done better than Google in this instance? So I did put my picture through ChatGPT, and let me tell you, this shit sucks. What the hell kind of bird is this?
The bird in the image appears to be a northern mockingbird.
It's not a mockingbird, it's the same size as a crow.
If it's the size of a crow, the bird you're seeing might be a magpie.
But this one's gray. Why the heck is it gray?
Ah, that makes more sense. A large gray bird the size of a crow in Alberta might be a juvenile crow.
The sound it made was reminiscent of a fat man coughing.
The description of the sound reminiscent of a fat man coughing is a great clue. That kind of low, harsh sound is typical of ravens.
Nah, I take it back. It sounded like a toddler who was playing with their food.
If the sound was more playful, like a toddler messing around with food, then this might point toward a magpie.
It was eating a chicken bone. Does that help?
The fact that it was eating a chicken bone points strongly towards a member of the corvid family.
I've heard rumors of a type of magpie called a ghost magpie. Could it possibly be that?
Ah, the ghost magpie. The idea of a ghost magpie usually refers to magpies with unusual coloring, often due to a genetic mutation like leucism.
Log it in the Pokedex, Jarvis.
Logged in the Pokedex, Commander.
So even though we weren't able to add a new squirrel species to this video, I still think it's fucking cool that we can find shinies IRL. Ghost pie. I don't think he can fly. I think we could capture him if we wanted to.
Poor guy. He's already probably bullied by his brethren.
Are you able to zoom?
Oh, he looks bald.
You right?
He's balding.
There's like no feather on his head. I think what I was seeing was fresh plumage. If you're a bird expert and you can tell me whether or not that's fresh plumage, I would truly appreciate that. Also, if you want a good username, I think fresh plumage is a great name. Now, as much as I wanted to be 100% responsible for the saving of this squirrel, I do realize that we are not experts, so we contacted some rehabilitation centers to see if any of them were willing to transition Nutrat into the wild for us. Hi there, do you guys rehabilitate lost wildlife? Like a juvenile squirrel that isn't in good shape?
We're going to meet in Redmond at 10:30.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes, I put wildlife there.
Okay, awesome. Yes! Alright, we found a place. That sounded like we're not going to their facility, they're doing like a pop-up or something.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it
Like a
yeah.
wildlife rehabilitation pop-up.
But Nutrat's got a lot of energy down there.
Yes. Nutrat, the full 12 hours of sleep that he's gotten has definitely revitalized him. This is probably going to be our last attempt at feeding little Nutrat. This is what he does. He loves curling up. He's very lazy.
He keeps calling him an incel.
He's a little incel who wants to stay in his bed. He doesn't want to get out. I'm still afraid that he will bite when forced to bite, but when he's just on his own, he doesn't seek out biting people. He's discovering the world around him. He's trying to find a place to fucking burrow in.
Let him go in your pouch.
Oh, like a kangaroo. Go kangaroo style into the pouch. Oh.
Oh, Sorry, Bubba.
Did he just fart?
Was
that the bottle? Okay. Bro does not like milk.
I just want him to lick it up. Maybe let him go and see if he'll like lick it up and.
Let's just give him some freedom of choice. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, yep. There we go. Yeah. That's so much better. Look at him. He's looking for his mom, I think.
Yeah.
Really.
He's
moving.
spry. Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
I like when his legs go all cattywampus.
He was not walking like that yesterday. He's literally walking today.
Bro.
Wow. Look at him.
He's climbing it.
There you go. Yummy. Man, I'm feeling really good about. Oh. What's wrong, baby?
Maybe he needs to poop. The little rat is trying to get cozy. All right. Inside your home. You love your home. He loves his home.
Before we relinquish Nutrat, I want to share with you guys some of the latest happenings with our squirrel guardians. Our dog Blitz passed earlier this year, and it was a very difficult time for us, but eventually we decided to add a new member to our pack, and that is Merlin. And let me just say, if y'all are ever considering adding a puppy into your household with another dog, it can be very scary because you don't know how your dog is going to react to it. By the way, fuck all these people who do puppy reveals to their adult dogs. This shit is not cute. And most people are only gonna upload the video of it going well. If any of these introductions go poorly, people aren't gonna upload it. Fiona was fucking disgusted by this guy for the first month. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. She did not like him. But with time, she has warmed up to him and now they're best friends.
We're on our way to our rehabilitation appointment. He's cuddled up next to his, what do you call it? Rice baby? His rice buddy. We're gonna head over to the expert and we're gonna be told what's what.
All right, we just dropped off Nutrat. Surprisingly, there were like 3 other people dropping off baby squirrels, so we weren't the only ones. Apparently, this is like the hot season. They said that we pretty much did everything that we should have done. We're also told that having the amount of fleas that Nutrat had on him was very abnormal, so it was a good thing we ridded him of the fleas. But I also don't know what fleas do. Do fleas suck you dry?
Yeah. They eat your flesh.
They eat at your flesh?
Yeah.
Okay, so eating it, yeah. Having your flesh eaten at by thousands of fleas is a bad thing. We gave them $40 just as a thank you. It seems like they really encouraged the donations, but I mean, I think I'm fine with that. This operation is pretty legit. Just a bunch of old women reaching into cages and grabbing the squirrels that are brought to them and running back to the back. Hopefully they're not throwing them in like a wood chip or anything back there. Based on their experience and knowledge of baby squirrels, they said that Nutrat's gonna make a full recovery. He seems completely fine. Thank you, Footprints, and thank you all for watching. We have successfully saved a squirrel.
That was cool!
And I don't want anyone debating me in the comments whether it was a saving or not. He was gonna die. He was gonna die. Say it with me. He was gonna die.
He was gonna
die.
alive. Flea-infested baby squirrel. He has a penis, he's not a girl.
Flea-infested baby squirrel. He has a penis, he is not a girl. Flea-infested baby squirrel. He has some junk, it's a golden pearl. Flea-infested baby squirrel. He is king, ruler of the world. Also, we looked at his junk and he had a fucking pecker. He had a big swollen pecker. He had a pair of nodes underneath the surface.